Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into the fascinating world of astrological synastry, specifically exploring the profound connection formed when the Sun and Mercury aspects light up a relationship chart. We're going to unpack what it means when these celestial bodies align, what it signifies for communication and understanding, and how you can leverage this knowledge to strengthen your relationships. Have you ever been in a relationship where conversation just flowed effortlessly? Or perhaps one where you felt completely misunderstood? Well, astrology might just hold some answers. Let's jump right in. At its core, a Sun-Mercury aspect in synastry, which is the astrological comparison of two charts to assess relationship potential, signifies effortless communication, mutual understanding, and that sought-after intellectual synergy. Think of it as having a built-in translator, someone who just gets what you're trying to say, even before you fully articulate it. This aspect promotes excellent communication and compatibility, laying a strong foundation for a relationship built on mutual respect and intellectual connection. It creates a beautiful harmony between identity and expression. Person A feels seen and validated by Person B's communication style, and vice versa. This connection also builds confidence and encourages teamwork. When you know you're understood and supported, you're more likely to take risks and collaborate effectively. Now, here's where it gets interesting. The tightness of the orb, or the degree of separation between the Sun and Mercury, really amplifies the impact. A tighter orb, ideally within 3 degrees, essentially turns up the volume on this harmonious connection. It's like finding the perfect frequency on a radio, the signal is crystal clear. On the other hand, looser orbs may require a more conscious effort to foster consistent communication. It doesn't mean the connection is any less valuable, just that you might need to put in a little extra work to ensure you're both on the same page. Think of it like a slightly out-of-tune instrument. It still makes music, but it requires more effort to sound harmonious. For example, imagine 2 business partners. One has Sun conjunct Mercury within 1 degree in their natal chart, and that conjuncts the other person's Sunday. They are likely to intuitively understand each other's visions for the company, making collaboration smooth and efficient. However, if the orb is 8 degrees, they might need scheduled meetings and clear agendas to ensure they're aligned. But wait, there's a catch. If Mercury is retrograde, this can add a fascinating layer of introspection to the connection. Retrograde Mercury deepens the introspective nature of the connection. It can lead to deeper, more thoughtful conversations, but also potential misunderstandings if not handled with care. Think of it as a journey inward, where both individuals are encouraged to examine their own communication styles and biases. Have you ever experienced a situation where the conversation keeps circling back to the same point, revealing deeper layers of understanding each time? That might be the influence of a retrograde Mercury aspect. Also, house placement is key. The house placement of this aspect reveals where these energies express themselves most prominently in the relationship. For instance, if the Sun-Mercury trine falls in the 7th house of partnerships, the relationship itself is likely to thrive on open and honest communication. If it falls in the 10th house of career, you might find yourselves working together successfully or supporting each other's professional ambitions. You're probably thinking, okay, but what about the more subtle aspects? And that's a great question. Minor aspects, such as semisextiles or quincunxes, add subtle nuances to the communication patterns. They might indicate areas where compromise or adjustment is needed, but they can also add a unique flavor to the relationship dynamic. Now, let's talk about the potential challenges. Squares, oppositions, or conjunctions can introduce tension and conflict. A square, for example, might indicate conflicting communication styles that require conscious effort to resolve. An opposition might highlight differing perspectives that need to be bridged with empathy and understanding. A close conjunction of Mercury combust can weaken the expression. Close conjunctions amplify challenges, which is an indication of someone holding back, fearing their message won't be received well. But don't despair. These challenging aspects can actually be catalysts for growth, pushing you to develop stronger communication skills and a deeper understanding of each other. Now, let's get into some specific examples. Consider this: Sun in chart A, trine Mercury in chart B. This placement signifies that person A's identity finds support and validation through person B's communication style. Person B has a natural ability to articulate and affirm person A's sense of self. Imagine a scenario where person A is an artist struggling with self-doubt. Person B, with Mercury trine their Sun, consistently praises their work, offering insightful critiques and encouragement that helps person A to believe in their artistic vision. Alternatively, Mercury in chart A trine Sun in chart B means that person A's ideas and thoughts resonate deeply with person B's sense of self and purpose. Person B feels energized and inspired by person A's intellectual contributions. Picture a collaborative project where person A is brimming with innovative ideas, and person B, with their Sun in trine, immediately recognizes the value and potential of those ideas, providing the resources and support needed to bring them to fruition. Remember that Sun parallel or contraparallel Mercury adds an unconscious bond. It's like they are on the same wavelength without even trying. They seem to instinctively understand each other's thought processes and motivations, fostering a strong sense of camaraderie and connection. Have you ever met someone and instantly felt like you'd known them forever? This aspect could be at play. Stick around. At 7:30 I'll reveal the most overlooked aspect of Sun-Mercury Synastry. It's also important to remember that decans, terms, and faces provide even more detailed and nuanced interpretations of these aspects, offering deeper insights into the specific qualities and challenges that may arise. So, let's zoom out and consider the big picture. A Sun-Mercury trine in the composite chart, which represents the relationship as a single entity, signifies that the relationship thrives on open and easy communication. It suggests a harmonious flow of ideas, mutual understanding, and a shared intellectual curiosity. However, a word of caution: avoid over-intellectualizing emotions. Find a balance between understanding and feeling. Remember, relationships are about more than just intellectual connection. They require vulnerability, empathy, and emotional intimacy. This aspect also signals successful collaborations and shared professional ventures. The ability to communicate effectively and understand each other's perspectives makes it easier to navigate challenges and achieve common goals in the workplace. So how can we nurture this connection? By making time for regular, meaningful conversations. Create space for open and honest dialogue, where you can share your thoughts, feelings, and ideas without judgment. Practice active listening, paying attention not only to what the other person is saying, but also to their nonverbal cues and emotional undertones. Remember, communication is a two-way street, and it requires both speaking and listening with intention and empathy. So, in conclusion, the Sun-Mercury aspect in synastry is a powerful indicator of communication dynamics and intellectual compatibility in relationships. It highlights the potential for mutual understanding, shared ideas, and successful collaborations. By understanding the nuances of this aspect and actively nurturing open and honest communication, you can create stronger, more fulfilling relationships. Whether it's a romantic partnership, a business collaboration, or a close friendship, the ability to connect on an intellectual level can enrich your life in countless ways. And that's why astrology can be such a powerful tool for self-discovery and relationship understanding. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into the world of astrology. We cover everything from natal chart readings to relationship compatibility, all designed to help you understand yourself and your relationships better. By subscribing, you'll get notified every time we upload a new video packed with astrological insights. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.